What has contributed to this growth?
Well, we're very happy to announce that this year, we had given a guidance of 1,000 crore pre-sales for the entire financial year, and that we've achieved that. It is very, very good. And I think overall, the market has been very buoyant. Real estate has been in a good demand all across the country, and Mumbai is also taking most of our projects coming up in Mumbai and Bangalore, and I think those markets are also being doing very well. And wherever we've launched, we've had a good response. And so overall, I think the real estate market is in a good now where we are seeing good sales are happening all across.
Okay, so what is the kind of guidance that you have then for FY25? You seem to be pretty ambitious with respect to your growth strategy, talking about strong targets that you have ahead. Can you take us through that?
Well, we are working out things, but right now, all I can say is that we have about 7 or 8 products which we will be launching in this financial year with a top line of 3,000 crores. And more over and above that, there are a few more which are still under drawing boards, which we should be announcing soon. So this year, we are looking at a very buoyant growth plans, at least internally within ourselves. And definitely, our internal target is to definitely surpass beyond what we have achieved right now. And we are at least looking at a price of 20-30% from the current year's pre-sales.
Where is the growth coming from? Is this coming from first-time buyers? Is it coming from investors?
It's primarily first-time buyers and actual end users. I would not say there are many investors in the market, at least from what sales we have done all across. There would be very, very few investors, but most of it are, either first-time buyers or probably upgrade buyers from a 2-bed to a 3-bed, something like that. So it's more of an end user market than a investor market.
How much of projects which you have sold in last 12 months will be executed completed in next 24 months?
So I think what we have sold this year, probably I think 2 or 3 projects. So we launched Ghatkopar, we launched Juhu, we launched Bangalore. I think all these will be completed in this financial year.
The other thing I also wanted to understand was the kind of impact of development that one is seeing with regards to infrastructure all around Wadala, Panvel. I mean, all of Mumbai is under construction, right? How does that impact your business?
Definitely, infrastructure and real estate are very synonymous to each other. Wherever there is a great infra growth is happening, and I can just tell you one of the biggest example we have is that recently in February we had the Atal Setu bridge, which is that NHL bridge which opened up, connecting Navi Mumbai and Mumbai. And we that its month itself we saw in Wadala sales of 100 crores. So it is a great impact on infrastructure which is happening, and when it is actually seeing great margins coming in and great revenues and demand coming because of the infrastructure. So obviously, every project in Mumbai today is having a great infra plan all across the suburbs. Is just not only one, but so overall, I think overall demand with this infrastructure plan will have a great impact in every real estate projects.
So I want to go back to that fascinating point. Bridges are getting here, bridges are getting there. Soon the landscape of Bombay is going to change dramatically. But purely for shift, I mean, I may argue and say that, okay, Panvel now will be easier to reach, which means arbitrage of time goes away. So which end of the Bombay, to your mind, will see both appreciation in price and in demand? Do you think it would be the peripherals area which are connected, or areas which in a sense are still at the center of the town?
So I think my sense is that primarily the peripheral areas are more for an aspiration and upgrading buyers. So a lot of buyers, according to me, will be coming in from outside Mumbai and MMR, and which really want to be within the MMR region. So I think those will be first time buyers or the aspirational buyers going there. But I think within Mumbai, with the connectivity all happening all across, I think is an inherent growth within the particular suburb and the micro market, as well as an upgrading from a particular 2 bedroom to a 3 bedroom or something like that. We have two gentries of people, at least what we have observed in Mumbai, is somebody who's staying in a particular micro market would want to grow in that micro market, and someone who wants to aspire and grow from a probably, let's say, just from Andheri to Bandra, something like that. So I think there are two ends of bias. So overall, I think it's going to be a mixed bag of both these projects. I would not say MMR itself will only grow, or Mumbai itself will grow, but I think growth, what I see is happening all across from here, from in central Mumbai or Mumbai suburbs, as well as the MMR region.
And finally, can you also tell us that in which bracket maximum demand is coming?
So in Mumbai per se, I would say the bracket would be about 2 to 3 crore bracket.
2 to 3 crore, okay.
Yeah.
Where does affordability kick in? I mean, at some point in time, it would be affordability, which also would be a question when it comes to the future demand. Where do you think we are on the affordability cycle?
I mean, my sense is affordability is a city to city, definition. It can't be just a common thing. But the most important thing I would say is, like, at least in Mumbai, it would be between 1.5 to 3 crores is somewhere where we see maximum demand and affordability coming in. As far as MMR is concerned, my sense would be about 1 crore. Under something like
People.
that.
Okay. And as we talk about FY25 and FY26 for Mera Realty, could you tell us that how much of your current projects are likely to be delivered in FY25 and FY26 so that we have a sense of the revenue recognition?
So, all our sense is the 7 projects which we acquired this year, we will be launching in this current financial year, and all these are about 12 lakh square feet with a 3,000 crore top line revenue. I think the end date for almost all of them will be between 3 to 4 years. So my sense would be at least 50 to 60% of this will be finished in the next 2 years' time. And thereafter, also our existing projects, which has already been announced, like Manhattan and Eden, Freeway, all those projects will also be completed in the next 2 to 3 years' time. So overall, I am seeing at least these 3,000 crores of revenue, at least 50 to 60% of it being recognized, as well as existing projects, which are about 2.5, 3,000 crores, will also be recognized in the next 2 years.
All right, really appreciate your time, and thank you for joining us. That's the